So did that love of writing transform into blogging at some point of time? When did this interest for blogging arise at that point of time actually?
Yes, I have been a writer since I was a kid. So writing letters was a favorite hobby. After that, writing essays and writing articles and something of the other. So I have files and files of stuff I used to write as a kid.
Okay.
Kept still preserved with me. Even my notebooks are full of my writing. I used to copy stuff from books, I used to write from my own, I used to sketch on my own, all those stuff is there. So blogging was a great way to, meaning it was a free way to express yourself and expose yourself to the whole world. So what I had been doing, writing in my notebook or on a full-scale paper an essay, and then whoever is coming home, I'll go and show, okay, I have written such and such a thing. Would you like to read? Instead, here I was given a free platform saying you write whatever you want to write, whenever you want to write, on whatever you want to write about, and there's the whole world waiting. Anybody can read it. So it was like a free dream come true for me.
When did you discover blogging? And how was it?
I discovered blogging in 2005 itself, but I started actually seriously, regularly blogging in late 2006, 2007.
And what was it about? Again, Microsoft products? Or?
No.
And what was it?
No, it was not technical blogging at all.
Okay.
If you go through the categories list on my blog, on my personal blog, it was about every damn topic under the sun you can think of. So I have written about politics, about women safety online, about preventing children sexual abuse, to scientific stuff, to patriotic stuff, to intellectual stuff, to introspective stuff, to geography, to anything. There's no limit to what we could write in those days, and the extent of writing was tremendous. It was a very close-knit and limited and small community who were passionate bloggers. And this was before the advent of Facebook and Twitter and social media. So blogging was the way we made friends online.
You started with blogger.com or was it some other publishing platform, blogging platform?
No, I started with WordPress.
Oh, you started with WordPress. Normally it is the other way around. If people start with the blog.
Yes, so yeah, I started with WordPress.com. I didn't like Blogger. I loved the open source flexibility of WordPress. And I did not have my own domain or anything at that time.
Right.
So I started blogging on WordPress.com. And WordPress.com was, meaning it was like today in politics you say, okay, there is the right wing and there is the left wing. So in those days, in blogging, it was the WordPress community and the Blogger community. Either you belong to that family or that family. So the cross-pollination between the two was limited, but it was also interesting. And we used to have jibes at each other about why are you keeping using Blogger while there's so many great things about WordPress.
I've read so many articles about like what is good. Is Blogger good or WordPress good? I think WordPress stands out any day. So, and interesting thing, like when you started blogging, like there was no Facebook, there was no Twitter. So you didn't have spamming people with your articles day and night and out. How did you used to promote your blog or tell people that you've written something interesting? Like how was it back then?
So at that point in time, bloggers had ways of promoting their blog posts to them, between themselves and to others. So we used to have blog links. We used to have links to recommended blogs. So whoever comes and checks out your blog will want to know if I like what you have written. Maybe I'll also like what you are reading. So you on your blog kept a recommended blog links. So as a visitor, I would go there and say, okay, then I will try and navigate and jump to that blog and try to see whether I like anything there. And comments. I like your blog post, I comment on it. You see my comment, and in my comment is my own profile link. So you now visit my blog to check out who I am, what my interests are and what I want to know. So you like it, so you comment here.
Right.
Now when you visit my blog, you'll see that couple of other chaps have also commented on my blog. So let me check them out also. So you navigate to their blogs and their blogs. That was how the link sharing economy worked there. It was through comments and it was through recommended links. So it used to be called a blog roll. The blog roll is dead.
Blog roll is dead now.
To be, meaning, see, a blog roll was a very important thing at that point in time. To be, for your own blog to be featured as part of somebody's blog roll was a badge of honor. So, when somebody adds your blog to their blog roll,
It's a big thing.
you are getting it was like a certificate.
Yeah.
Yes, I have been at it. It was so exciting in those days.
And as a blogger myself, I miss something. Today is the comments section, because online conversation has moved from blogging to Facebook and Twitter. If you ask a true blogger, I'm really irritated about that, because I think conversations should happen on blog, not on social media. But that's how the world has changed. I have a question here, which I think: do you think social media has really helped blogging? I today have a different opinion. I used to think that social media, yes, has helped to get a big reach, but now with organic reach getting little down and paid reach getting up, I think the reach is also sacrificed when it comes to blogging. What's your thought on that?
When you say social media, if you mean Twitter and Facebook and Pinterest and Instagram and WhatsApp and etc., I would say social media has delivered a death blow to blog. Because everything is basically, if you think of the attention economy, your attention is what is finite. Today, if you are going to read a blog post, where you are going to be interrupted by a message you get on WhatsApp, and if your phone is notifying you that a new message has been posted on Instagram by your best friend, and you have got 3 notifications on Facebook for your last post, and there are 4 replies you have on your Twitter. While you are reading blog, you may not even complete reading that blog post. Forget commenting on it. So attention is being shredded in different areas. So when we talk about this, so for example, why is Facebook unbundling itself? There's no longer going to be one Facebook.
Right.
Facebook is not going to be this one big blue website or one big blue app that you launch on the phone. Facebook era is gone. Facebook is going to be different separate apps that are going to be there on your phone. Everybody is unbundling. So, because nothing can hold your attention for more than a few minutes.
Right.
That's why everything is to be unbundled. Nobody is going to spend more than 10 minutes looking at the Facebook website and knows that and has understood that. That's why Facebook is buying WhatsApp and Facebook is buying Instagram, because I am going to look at my launch Facebook, and then within a minute or two I am going to launch another app. So who is going to read a blog post and then comment on it and then look at previous comments and so on? So it's gone. That era is gone, I would say.
And how do you see, because there's again a constant debate, which I don't agree to it. Like if I see myself, there's a long debate that blogging is dead. Like 5 years ago, this debate was there. Today also people say that. But personally, I think that you don't know if Facebook, Twitter and all the social networks will be there. A blog like yours, which started 7, 8, 10 years ago, there are bloggers who've been writing for 15 years. The blog is still there. And I think next 20 years also, the blog will be there. And I doubt if the Facebook or Twitter would be there. What's your thought on that? I mean, how do you see that?
Blogging will never die.
So cheers to that.
Blogging will never die because it may take different forms.
Right.
So when people write Facebook notes today, for example, that's a form of blogging. I know many people and many influential people who write blog posts not on WordPress or Blogger or on their own sites, but on Facebook.
Right.
They write Facebook notes. That is blogging. So the forms that blogging may take may change over years. But the basic idea of writing in long form is a basic human necessity or a need, which online platforms enable and empower people in, which will never go away.
Right.
So just as sharing photographs online will never go away, it will always flourish. Whether it's Instagram today, whether it was Flickr earlier, and whether it's going to be something else in the future, sharing photographs is never going to die. Blogging, similarly, is never going to die. People are going to write. They want to share what they are writing. Whether they write on WordPress, whether they write on Facebook, and whether they write on Medium, the platforms may, or whether they write on Quora, the platforms may change. So today there are so many good things being written on Quora.
Right.
So I would consider that as blogging. Instead of on WordPress, now they are blogging on Quora. That's it. So blogging will never die if taken in that sense.